Hello, traders, and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill. I screwed up my charts, and it's a Monday. Can you believe it? It's a Monday. It is the 7th of May. Good to be with you on a new trading week. Great to be here. Yeah, so we had the old NFP on Friday. Not too good. Who's going to take credit for that one? Yeah, All right, so yeah, it's a Monday. Good to be with you. It's a beautiful day today. It is warm. I will tell you that it is warm. The air conditioning unit is like screaming, "Please turn me off." Yeah, it's quite warm. All right, so yeah, let's see what's going on today. We got UK is on a bank holiday today. Early May bank holiday out of the UK today. Ooh, that means London's going to be boring. Okay, no DAX today. No DAX today. Well, we'll see what else goes on. There's other things. Um, NAB business confidence out of the Aussie today. Then we go into German factory orders today out of the Euro, Germany. And what else do we got going on? Swiss has CPI month on month for April. We got a Bank of Canada person speaking, like really, who cares? We got an FOMC guy speaking, like who cares? A couple of ECB people speaking today. Yeah, well, I guess they got to do something, right? What's going on tomorrow morning? In Asia, we have retail sales month on month, quarter on quarter out of the Aussie. And we have exports out of China, which is tentative, as they usually don't give any time. And the rest of it, we will be on the screen by then. So that's what's going on schedule-wise. Dollar index at 92.31 at the present time. And Bitcoin hovering that 9,000 level, which it's been doing. And Brent oil is at 74.85 as I speak. WTI crude is at 69.75. Are we going to see 80? Are we going to see 80 by the middle of June? Looks like it, folks. Looks like it. All right, so let's get to the charts. Here's the I had the dollar index up, but here's the dollar index. I was looking at it earlier. Not a lot. It's basically bumpy. It's hanging out in this range. Let's take a look at this range here. So we got a range up here. Everybody have a great weekend. Yeah, weekend was pretty decent this weekend. I didn't do very much. In fact, I hardly did anything. It was a lazy weekend for William. Yeah. Flew around in my my virtual airlines airplane and had a couple of beers with friends. Yeah, very mellow, very mellow. Not a lot. So we're in this range on the dollar index, 92.8 versus 92.3, and it's just going to sit there. It looks like doesn't look like a lot's going to happen here. And we'll just keep an eye on that as we go. So let's take a look at some pairs today. I was looking at this, and I got to tell you, folks, I've been bearish on the euro for a very long time, and why not? Why not? Right? If you were in this pair since April 30th, this euro has dropped over 200 pips. Don't tell me there's nothing going on in the markets. Don't tell me there's no trades in Forex. Oh, yeah, there is. There's trades. Oh, yeah. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, this is nasty. This isn't easy to sit in your desk and your trading station and you're trading this. This was nice, right? Boom, retest, boom. Now you get into this, right? Da-da-da-da. And you keep seeing these pullbacks, right? But on all, I mean, if you went to an hourly chart, this was probably or even a 4-hour chart, this is probably a pretty easy trade to do. Well, let's see what we got there. Let's do that. here, right? This was a pretty easy trade to do on a 4-hour chart. This was simple on a 4-hour chart. Right down, boom. Moving averages. Look at this angle and separation. Do you think this has any sign that we're gonna stop this down move? No, the dollar index stepped up to the plate, and all the pairs just sunk like a rock, right? So yeah, let's get back to my 30 minutes. Yep. So that just that was a nosedive. But we would like we'd like to see this at 1980. I'd like to see this come up a little bit about to 1980, and then just take it all the way down to 1920 is like my thought on where you would do this. And at 1920, we'll just take it back up to the upside, right? So let's take a look here. So yeah, so like 1920, right? Boom. Oh, this does this all the time to me, doesn't it? All the time. Does that show an arrow to the downside? No. There we go. Yeah, so this is what where we'll take some profits. Now, if this pops, this 200 exponential moving average to the upside, we really have some nice stuff here that we can work with, right? That's where you expect it to go to. Maybe down here, right? Maybe here. But this is a nice spot to jump all over this. Yeah, things are happening, right? Things are happening. We'd love to see that move there. So yeah, so trading up is I'm not in the favor of counter trend trading it here. Counter trend trading it above the 200 in this wide open space looks beautiful to me. Looks like a beautiful counter trend trade to the upside. All right, staying with the dollar pairs, let's head over to the Great British Pound US dollar. Another one, just heading on down, moving on down. I don't necessarily like that. Well, maybe. Wow, this is tougher than the euro. This is a little bit tougher than well, there's support, right? There's support there. This is not going to come up to 37.60, folks, for us to short it. So you're looking at shorting this. You're looking at shorting this at the 200. At 36.20, you're going to get down at 30. Hey, that's 100. I didn't realize it, but that's 100 pips. If you can get this to pop up to this 200 and take it back down, yeah, that's 200 pips, folks. Right? I'm sorry, 100 pips, 100 pips. 200. I wish it was 200 pips. Wish it was 200 pips. While we're in the pound, I was just looking at this other chart, and it looks like the pound Aussie is making a little move to the upside here. Nice little move to the upside. Where are we going to short this from? Well, you want this at a minimum to come to the 200. And that's all right because we'll get that at 80.80. 80.80, we'll take that. Right there. 80.80, we'll sell it. Yeah, I like this 10 moving average right underneath price, right? Bellying up to price. Hopefully it'll push it up. We'd like to see this 55 with EMA, which is a teal line. Would you like to see that, move to the, curl to the upside and help push this baby up? And yeah, right up there. That looks pretty nice. I like that. I like my 20s, 80s, double zeros. So I like that really a lot on this pound Aussie. If we can get it to get up there, that would be a nice trade. All right, let's check out somebody else. Let's see, what are we going to look at? Let's take a look at the our New Zealand dollar hasn't done anything any better at all. In fact, it's still pretty damn ugly, to be honest with you. It really is pretty ugly. I wouldn't even touch this until it hit 70.50, 70.60 area. Just leave this bad boy alone. There's nothing to do here. This is a mess, and I'm just moving this over here, but this is just, this is that Forex junk left of the chart, and you're getting these battles here, and you just gotta love those wide open spaces. Just trade in those wide open spaces. Yeah, this there's nothing here. Absolutely nothing here. Let's take a look at the euro yen. Wow, look at this to the downside, huh? That euro is so weak, so weak. Woo! Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, folks. This doesn't look like it's even gonna give us a pullback. This to me looks like this is on it's continuing from last week. It's on its way, and it's gonna continue to the downside. This trade right here is gonna be really hard to get into. It's gotta come up to that 131. 10 area, right? I mean, maybe even 130.90, right? But if it can get up to that 200 exponential moving average, I like the 130.90 better than, because yeah, okay, yeah, 90, right? We'll do the 90 thing, and we'll take it down. We got a little bit of a wide open space here, not a lot left of the chart. Maybe we can get this down to support. Maybe we can get this down to support, like here. Come on there, guys. There we go. Yeah, let's see if we can get this down to support, and then we can yank this to the other side, back up to the upside, right? But this is not going to happen today, folks. I don't see this happening on a Monday at all. I don't see it. Just do not see it. Let's take a look at our Aussie. Oh, man. This has not gotten any prettier than we talked about it. Last week. This is just horrible, 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 horrible. The only thing you do with this is, right, let's move this bad boy up here, right? Yeah, we'll move that up, and then we're up to here. And maybe, but see, this is significant here. This level right here, right? So we're like in the double box here, but this looks like, to me, this is going to bounce here. This continues to the downside, it's going to bounce. But there is no trade here, my friends. No trade here. Look at this. Left of the current price candle, it's a disaster. The other thing is your exponential moving averages are all entwined with each other. There is nothing to do here. This is just leave it alone. Yeah, leave this alone. Absolutely. So let's take a look at its friend. One of my favorite pairs to trade. And that, of course, is the Euro Aussie. Again, I'm liking it at the 200. But we don't have a lot of room here. Well, I'll get in at 159.40 or 35 if we can do that. You're gonna get some trouble here. Yeah, this is a trade. Can't go to the the grocery store, start shopping at the mall, leave this trade on. This one you're gonna have to sit in front of your charts and watch this little thing. But, I've always talked about this in this Euro Aussie. When it's in the down mode, it's in the down mode. When it's in the up mode, it's in the up mode. And this thing off of this 200 exponential moving average, you can see all the overshoots. Don't get overshoots in everything. Remember, our numbers are range. We say we want to get in at, 59.35. Well, if we get in at 45, it's okay because it's going to overshoot. We get overshoots all the time. But this thing was just so nice. You got to be so patient here, This is like a triple top here, and then boom, all of a sudden. Now it comes down, fibs, comes down, right? Comes up a little bit, very on fib, comes down. Now it comes up, it fibs that. That's probably the 786 off of that swing. Comes back down, does it again, probably 786 off of that swing, and then it bangs down here, does the same thing. Fibs all the way back to the 786, I would say, comes back down, and now we've broken that fib, so that fib would be voided. now we're up in our journey to the upside. I know I said that quick, but you can see how these are all fibbing and just marching its way to the downside. So maybe we get to this 200. Traders, that's it for me on a Monday. We'll see you tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. Take care, my friends. See you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye now.